Coping with Cliff. So, um, I guess welcome back. One of the things that has been coming up on a continuous basis now that that first video went out was like, Cliff, how do I even get started? It's just like you're telling me to change the way that I interact with people and circumstances, but I can barely get out of bed in the morning. And like that's a very real situation for a lot of us, is just trying to like find something to wake up to. The way that I would recommend, or what I would recommend, or the way that I would encourage you to approach that would be by making a schedule. If you can make a schedule, the day before or the night of, going to bed, um, uh, if you can just kind of like jot down some things that you want to try and get done. Even if it's as simple as doing laundry, or picking up around the house. Maybe there's a broken latch on a cabinet in the kitchen. Maybe the blinds need dusting. I don't know. Like there's something for you in your immediate space for you to actually do and participate in. Definitely going back to the first video as far as dealing with isolation. There are people that want to hear your voice. There are people that whose voice you need to hear, and maybe even a therapist kind of included in all that. So jot down those things that you need to address. You may not get all of them done, but if you go ahead and jot them down, you can start maybe planning out what your next day will look like, as far as waking up in the morning. Maybe you want to work out. That's something I do every morning. If I'm not running, I'm on the bicycle, and I'm outside. I'm not just doing it inside, because I need that vitamin D. I need that, that passing by a stranger, interacting, waving, getting a smile. I need that. Maybe it's touching base with your mom or dad if they're alive, or touching base with your kids if you have adult children. Being able to pick that phone up. Hey, at this time every day, I want to be on the phone with you. Brief check-in, or like a lengthy conversation. Maybe it's time for you to actually start having those chicken noodle soup conversations with your kids or your family. So scheduling that, and maybe that's something that you do also in the morning or at some point in time in the day. But my point being is that, like, schedule something early in the morning, so you get up, you knock it out, and you have a couple other things that you can just kind of like follow suit in addressing, and taking care of before you even get into that time where it's a bit of a lull and you're trying to figure out, do I take a nap or do I stay awake and do one more thing? You will have already gotten a couple of things done, even before that time hits you. And we definitely want to make sure that we have something that we are just finding a way to wake up to, whether it's a small or large purpose, great or small purpose. Like, we want to find something that we're showing up and waking up to, so we can actually, keep a healthy pattern in our lives during, this transitional period that we're all going through. All right. If you have any questions, please make sure you reach out, 754-304-9074. Give me a call. Let's try to like figure out what would be a good schedule for you and how you can continue to just like move yourself forward throughout all this.